Joyride 1957, a novel of intrigue by J.P. Wasmiller, Chapter 106. As the black Cadillac limousine left the curb of her home in Northern Virginia, Misty noticed a few drops of rain coming out of a darkening sky. By the time the car turned south just before crossing the bridge over the Potomac and headed for Washington National Airport, the light rain had become a downpour. The driver could hardly see, but finally got to the departure terminal. He got out, placed Misty's 3 bags on a baggage cart, and held an umbrella to protect Misty. A sudden gust of wind pulled the umbrella out of the driver's hand, and Misty got soaked before she could get under the awning. Finally, she got into the building soaking wet. She went into the ladies' room, changed clothes, and then went to the TWA departure desk. There was a line, but she went up to the front, flashed her CIA badge, and was told the plane was delayed at least 2 hours. It was now 12 noon. She went to the bar to have a drink and a Reuben sandwich. She had a view outside, and the sky was growing darker. The rain, if anything, was coming down harder than before. The lines in the airport were lengthening and getting noisier. Finally, by 2 p.m., she heard on the overhead announcement board, "The airport is closed. All flights canceled until at least tomorrow. Please reschedule with your particular airline agent at your convenience." Misty swilled down her rum and coke, asked for another, swilled it down as well, and then went to a payphone. She had to wait about 10 minutes, but finally got one and called her CIA office on the National Mall. "Davis, I know. I have you on Northwest Orient at 10 a.m. tomorrow. I've sent the car for you. Look for it in about 20 minutes. Come downtown. We'll talk," he said. "Will do," she said, and hung up. When she arrived at the CIA office, she took the elevator up to the second floor and walked into Davis' office. He was on the phone, and she sat down and stared out the window at the unabating rain. "How are you, Misty, my love?" Davis said, hanging up the phone. "Wet and tired and hungry," she said, sighing. "Well, this rain may be a blessing." "Yeah, my lawn needed it," she said sarcastically. "I've just gotten some more info," he said. "What?" she said, twisting in her chair. He noticed the resultant swaying of her breasts and smiled. "Don't even." She noticed his smile and held up her hand. He held up his. "Anyway, looks like our dead man may be alive after all." Misty's countenance sank. "I had a feeling." "We got some info from our taps on the local embassies, the Soviets, the Germans, the Canadians," he said. "French?" "No, nothing there. Anyway, the Soviets are sending a man to Seattle. The Germans talked to theirs, and from what our secretary could glean, they may have spotted him at Pike's." "The fish market?" "Oh, I can't wait to get there. Have you ever been? They have the best salmon anywhere in the world." She said too rapidly for him to answer. "Well, have some for me." He finally got a word in. She was now smiling and leaning forward in her chair. One breast nearly fell out of her blouse, and he was sure there was no bra protection. She pushed it back in, but it fell out partially again. "The Canadians," she said. "The recordings are kind of garbled, but it sounds like your close friend Delora either saw him or is going to Seattle. Not sure, but with all this, I still think it's warranted for you to go. Even if he is not alive, maybe we can confirm things," he said, continuing to stare at his objective. "I'll find him if he's findable." "If I do?" she asked. "We won't miss a second time," he said. She now got up and walked around the desk to where he was sitting. She kissed him full on the lips, and both breasts now fell out completely. She led him over to the aqua-colored couch by the window, and the two set the falling rain and the music. What the two lovers did not know was that the Soviets, Germans, French, Canadians, Israelis, and British were all enjoying the happy couple's music.